Whether you live in the middle of nowhere or if you live in a huge metropolitan area, here are let's call it 4. Here are 4 great tips for buying cool gear, connecting with the people that own them, and then owning awesome gear that inspires you and helps you create new music, make new friends playing music, just live an awesome life. I'm Jeremy, I'm the Guitar Hunter. Let's go. Okay, so oh my gosh, this is the worst. That was a terrible idea. Okay, since 2013, I have bought and sold easily 300 guitars. And for a while I did have a guitar store. I did have a place that people could come and check out guitars and play guitars. I didn't do that well because I was aiming at really high-end guitars and I didn't get a ton of people coming in, and that's part of the problem with the music industry overall, is that we just don't have these cool places to find guitars. So it begs the question, how do you find actual cool badass guitars in the middle of nowhere? That's where I live now. I'm back in the Shenandoah Valley in Virginia. So here we go. How do you find them? 3 easy tips. Step 1, if you're gonna try and find cool old guitars, you're gonna have to do what many people before you have done. You're gonna have to check local stores, look around, but let's just assume for the first one that you don't have access to cool guitar stores. Pawn shops are ridiculous. Ever since I figured out about eBay, prices have gone crazy. Craigslist. Craigslist is still an awesome place to find stuff, and you can pretty readily find, there we go, you can pretty readily find really good stuff for reasonable prices, and especially if you know what to look for. So when you're dealing with Craigslist, you need to work out a list of things that you like to find and things you know about. As soon as I get onto Craigslist, I type in Martin, Gibson, Taylor, Fender. I'm gonna look for those. I'm gonna look within the immediate area. Also, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of Craigslist, it'll open up outside of your local, like if you're in like harrisonburg.craigslist.com, it's gonna start showing you, like for me, it's gonna show Middle Virginia. It's gonna start opening up more of this stuff around. After that, another awesome way to find more stuff is to start looking for, so you look for the brand names you look for, then you start looking for made in Mexico. That's a good one to search for if you're looking for Mexican Strats, Mexican Tellies. Look for, instead of Telecaster, look for Telly. So all of it is just easy Google searching. So at this point, we've been trained pretty well to figure out how to write stuff and how to search for the right gear. Craigslist, awesome resource, really good. Number 2, Facebook Marketplace. That's a really good one. I'm continually surprised and amazed at the quality of guitars that I find on Facebook. And I feel like Facebook Marketplace really has an advantage in one specific thing. Craigslist, they're a website. They're not that concerned about the mobile interface. And so to get pictures, it's kind of a pain because you have to take a picture somewhere else. You have to upload it. You have to go through a computer. Facebook is awesome because 1, it ties people to actual profiles. Number 2, those people with actual profiles, they're probably using Facebook on their phone, which means they've got a pretty good camera on their phone. So the pictures are a lot better on Facebook Marketplace. 2 or 3, you can message people directly, quickly. That's where I found a 55 Martin D18 for sale in Louisiana. What have I found recently? I found a 66 Martin D45, not too far from me. I found a D41. You find really great stuff. The other thing that's awesome in the Facebook Marketplace is that you can set up notifications. So that mandolin that I missed 2 weeks ago, I had a notification for it, and that's the first thing that Aaron said, was that he had a notification, so as soon as it got posted, it sent it to his phone, he saw it, and then he got it. All that to say, Facebook really does well for us in finding cool gear locally, because you're also starting to see like old grandmas and grandpas cleaning out rooms and houses, and they're having their kids, their brothers, or their siblings start listing stuff. So here's the third one, and the third one is probably the hardest to do, and it takes the most of your time and the most of your energy. The third thing is you have to be really plugged into your community. You have to be connected with people and the place that you live in. So for me, it's always been really helpful to kind of enter the Rolodex in people's mind as, oh, that's Jeremy, he's the guitar guy. Like, Jeremy loves guitars. So whether that's in your work, that's in your church, that's in your friend group, that's in hanging out at the guitar store, just being around, it is really helpful and it pays really great dividends for you to be connected to people around you. So if you want to find great guitars, you have to search Craigslist, search Facebook Marketplace. There's other things like the Penny Saver, because you'll find, especially I'm into like good old boy guitars, so I'm into like old Martins, old Gibsons, that kind of thing. So find the places that old people sell stuff. Old people sell stuff in the newspaper still. In 2018, they still do it. And you can find cool stuff. And then you have to be connected to your people and your community. I'm Jeremy, I'm the Guitar Hunter. I help people find and sell cool old guitars. So if that's something you're into, we should hang out. So thanks everybody.